I have made some bad mistakes in my time, but that's the breaks, and I bet I've had way more fun than you.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Kip Does Stuff. Today I'm building a little fun game my sister sent me a picture of. It's a drinking game. Apparently you have to swing these little rings onto these hooks, and every time you get it on the hook you get to move the token forward in the direction towards your opponent. If they get their hook, they get to move it back. First person to move it off the edge wins, and you can either get a drink bought by them or force them to drink a shot. So let's go ahead and build this thing. Okay, on the table saw here I've got laid out some parts. I'll use this for the crossbar upright. This will be the game board. This will be the game token. And this I'll glue together and make the base of the game. And I got the strings, some closed eye hooks, some open eye hooks, and the little rings, and some finish for it. So let's get started. We'll cut this first and get it glued up. Okay, next we'll take this twisted 2x3 and cut some parts out of it. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, now we'll use this piece for our game board. We'll cut it down to 16 inches. Okay, next we'll start ripping everything to width. First we'll start with the game board at 4 inches. Next we'll take the upright and the crossbar and we'll take off the rounded edge, and then we'll rip it to its width, which will be this thickness here. And last but not least is this small piece of maple I had left over from another project. We'll cut it down and use it for the little token. Okay, now I got the game board clamped up in my CNC router. I'll cut little pockets for the game board. 5 in total. Okay, so while the CNC is running, I'll go ahead and turn this piece I'm calling the token on the lathe. Okay, and before we begin the sanding, I'm going to make a couple decorative cuts on this just to make it stand out a little bit. Okay, now it's sanding, and a lot more sanding. Okay, now we need to drill a few holes. Start with a countersink on the rear of the base, or the bottom. And then I'll do a through hole. Cross brace needs a through hole. We'll also give it a countersink. And last but not least, the center upright needs 2 holes drilled in it, one on each end. Okay, now comes the most tedious part of every job I do, applying the finish using a dark walnut stain. Okay, so all of our stain is dried, and now I need to drill 4 more holes that I forgot to mark and drill before I stained them. Luckily, I had a scratch awl to make the marks. And now we'll install the hardware in them. Okay, now we'll start installing the screws to hold it together. Okay, I've got the string tied onto the ring, but I don't know how long it's supposed to be exactly. I only know that it's supposed to be able to reach about here and hook on to that. Okay, and here it is all fully assembled. Thanks for watching.